Welcome to today's video, Ephesians 5 verse 2 explained. And walk in love, as Christ also hath loved us, and hath given himself for us an offering and a sacrifice to God for a sweet-smelling savour. In this verse, Paul encourages believers to live lives filled with love, following the example of Jesus Christ. Walking in love means making love the guiding principle in all our actions, interactions, and relationships. It involves kindness, patience, forgiveness, and humility, reflecting the character of Christ himself. Paul points to Christ as the perfect model of love. Jesus showed ultimate love by sacrificing himself willingly for humanity. He didn't give himself partially, but completely, surrendering his life on the cross. Christ's sacrifice was not forced or reluctant. It was voluntary, driven purely by love for us and obedience to God the Father. Paul also emphasizes that Christ's sacrifice was an offering and a sacrifice to God. In the Old Testament, offerings and sacrifices were given to God as a way to seek forgiveness, reconciliation, and to express devotion. Here, Jesus himself becomes the final and perfect offering, replacing all previous sacrifices. His sacrifice fully satisfied God's righteous judgment and made reconciliation possible between humanity and God. The phrase sweet-smelling savour shows that Christ's sacrifice pleased God. It indicates acceptance and approval, like the aroma of incense rising up in the temple, symbolizing prayers and devotion accepted by God. Jesus' death was not just a tragic event, it was divinely purposeful, acceptable, and pleasing to God. It fulfilled the eternal plan of salvation, making it possible for every believer to approach God freely and without fear. Thus, Paul urges believers not only to appreciate Christ's sacrifice but also to imitate it. Walking in love requires selflessness, willingness to put others before ourselves, and readiness to sacrifice our own comforts or preferences for the good of others. Just as Christ loved unconditionally, believers are called to love without conditions or limitations. In practical terms, this means showing kindness in everyday situations, forgiving those who wrong us, caring genuinely for others' needs, and living in harmony with one another. Our relationships, actions, and attitudes should reflect the love that Christ showed on the cross. This is the heart of living as a follower of Jesus, to let love guide our thoughts, words, and deeds. Ultimately, Ephesians 5 verse 2 challenges us to a deeper understanding and practice of love. It reminds us that genuine Christian love goes beyond mere emotion or feeling. It involves intentional action and sacrifice. It calls us to reflect Christ's character consistently in all areas of our lives. By doing so, we not only honor God but also become a powerful witness of His love to the world around us.